Heat of the $119,000 Hambletonian was up for decision, and it was Superbowl and Stanley Dancer against the field.
Here they come. Off and trotting, Delmonica Hanover is out fast with Stars Chip, Superbowl, and Spartan Hanover on the outside. Around the first turn, Delmonica Hanover on the inside has the lead. Stars Chip right there in second. Superbowl powering up in third. Down along the rail, the black streak is fourth. Spartan Hanover drops in fifth. Flush is sixth, and Axie Star trailing far back. Moving over to the quarter-mile mark, Stars Chip up now for the lead by half a length. Delmonica Hanover is second along the rail. They reach the quarter in 28 4/5 seconds. And here comes Superbowl. Up on the outside, the powerful trotter charging to the front for Stanley Dancer. It is Superbowl taking the lead onto the backstretch. He now leads his stablemate Stars Chip by a length and a half. 2 lengths back in third, Delmonica Hanover. Another length and a half finds the black streak in fourth. Spartan Hanover is fifth, Flush sixth, and far back, Axie Star trails. Going to the half-mile mark, Superbowl leads the way. He's there by a length and a half, at the half in 59 seconds flat. Superbowl, the leader, Stars Chip close up in second, and here comes Delmonica Hanover. The filly champion drives from third and is coming on after Superbowl. It is Superbowl a length and a half. On the outside, Delmonica Hanover gaining ground. Stars Chip third down along the rail. Spartan Hanover makes his move up on the outside in fourth. The black streak is fifth, Flush sixth, and Axie Star. As they come to the 3/4 mile mark, it's Superbowl reaching that station in 1:29, and Delmonica Hanover is right alongside. Superbowl and Delmonica Hanover. Dancer has not yet gone to the whip. Superbowl leads the way by a length. Delmonica Hanover second. Up on the outside comes Spartan Hanover. In the stretch and in the final 1/8 of a mile, Superbowl is drawing away. It's Superbowl opening 4 lengths on Delmonica Hanover down to the lane. Superbowl cruising to the wire. And Superbowl has won the first heat of the Hambletonian in 1:57 2/5.
Now it was clear that only mishap or misfortune could deprive Superbowl of a Hambletonian victory. And a confident Stanley Dancer relaxed in the paddock between heats. Superbowl himself also seemed unconcerned. To win the Hambletonian, a horse must win 2 heats. So out went Superbowl to seek the laurels.
In behind the starting gate for the second heat of the Hambletonian. And here they come. Off and trotting, Superbowl out fast, Delmonica Hanover and Spartan Hanover on the outside. Stars Chip is fourth, the black streak fifth on the inside, Flush is sixth, and Axie Star trailing once again. Around that first turn, Superbowl in front by a length. Delmonica Hanover close up second. In third, Spartan Hanover. And 3 of the greatest drivers in the sport, Stan Dancer, Delvin Miller, and Billy Houghton. 1, 2, 3 as they go to the quarter. And Houghton, not waiting, comes out with Spartan Hanover and is driving up to challenge Superbowl for the lead at the quarter in 29 2/5 seconds. It is Superbowl 3/4 of a length. Spartan Hanover is second. Delmonica Hanover holds the rail in third. They've opened 4 lengths on the black streak. And Delmonica Hanover moves up along the rail, a closer second, as Superbowl eases off slightly, going down the backstretch. And Delmonica moves up a very tight second for Del Miller. In third is Spartan Hanover, the black streak fourth, and there goes Flush out of fifth and roaring up on the outside. Flush, trotting furiously, is third. Now moves to second. They get to the half in 59 seconds, and Flush comes on for Glenn Garnsey, up alongside Super Bowl, but Super Bowl responding to Stan Dancer's urging, widens out again, and now leads by a length and a half. Flush drops in second as they come to the three-quarter-mile mark. Delmonica Hanover is third, Spartan Hanover is fourth. The Black Streak is fifth, Stars Chip sixth, and Axie Star far behind. Under the three-quarters comes Super Bowl. Here comes Delmonica Hanover up on the outside again. Three-quarters in 1:28 flat. And it's Super Bowl leading the way as Delmonica Hanover charges up at him. Stanley Dancer waves his whip, and Super Bowl responds. Into the stretch, Super Bowl, trotting strongly, leads the way by 2. Racing in second, Delmonica Hanover. Flush is third, and Super Bowl is roaring away. In the final 8th of the mile, Super Bowl roaring away from Delmonica Hanover and winning the Hambletonian. And it is Super Bowl home in 1:56 2/5, a new Hambletonian and world record.
The fastest mile by a 3-year-old trotter in the long history of harness racing. For trainer-driver Stanley Dancer, and for owners Rachel Dancer and Hilda Silverstein, for excited young fans Sirpa Halanin, and for Super Bowl himself, this is where the road to DuQuoin had been leading. Up the red carpeted path, into one of the most exclusive enclosures in all of sport, the Hambletonian Winner's Circle, Victory Lane in DuQuoin. Years of waiting and hoping, months of training, days of problems and disappointments, hours of bright promise and accomplishment. They all merged here in minutes of superb performance by a horse destined to become Trotter of the Year. From that long road with its bittersweet turns came Super Bowl, King of Trotters, and his happy court. With the victory, Super Bowl moved to within one race of trotting's Triple Crown. But blocking the way and casting a slight shadow on the Hambletonian victory was the brilliant colt, Song Can, Super Bowl's chief rival. Not in the Hambletonian, but eligible for the coming Kentucky Futurity, he had beaten Super Bowl 7 times in 17 meetings over 2 seasons of competition. For now, however, it was Super Bowl's moment of glory. He had come to DuQuoin and won in world record time. And for Sirpa Halanin, who had come to this peaceful corner of the world, not knowing that she would be caught up in a dramatic and exciting moment that would live with her forever, Super Bowl's victory was a deeply moving and personal experience. The happy scent of victory is sweet and lasting. But Super Bowl's road went on beyond DuQuoin to Lexington. And so back to the famed Kentucky bluegrass where he was born went Super Bowl to meet his arch rival and clear for once and all his title to the crown. There in head-and-head competition, great horse against great horse, the 2 superb colts will battle it out over the historic Red Mile, traditional meeting ground of harness racing champions in the Kentucky Futurity, oldest of all American trotting classics, first raced in 1893. There is no race meeting quite like Lexington. The students here come early and stay late and know their lessons. This is horse country, and the faithful of the clan, young and old, gather here each fall in the loveliest time of year and in one of the sport's most historic settings to watch established champions defend their laurels and see new ones crowned. The people who come here know racing, know the horses and trainers and drivers, know one another, and appreciate racing drama when they see it. They were well aware that Super Bowl was laying it on the line against Song Can. And the fact that Song Can came to the race from a world record performance over the half-mile track at Delaware, Ohio, added to the interest and excitement. Although the purse for this renewal of the historic Futurity was $56,210, only 3 hardy 3-year-olds, Spartan Hanover, Quick Work, the Black Streak were on hand to challenge Super Bowl and Song Can. In the first heat, Super Bowl takes command early and boldly leads the way. Stanley Dancer has said all along that his colt is clear to the best, and he's out to prove it today. George Schulte, like Dancer, one of the finest drivers in the sport, drops Song Can in behind Super Bowl. On the backstretch, first Quick Work and then Spartan Hanover move up to challenge. But at the half-mile mark, it's Super Bowl comfortably in front. With a quarter of a mile to go, it is still Super Bowl trotting powerfully with Spartan Hanover outside and Song Can still snug in behind, saving ground for Schulte along the rail, waiting to make his move. Then, as Song Can drives from second position in the final eighth of a mile for his stretch charge, trouble strikes. The colt responds eagerly and anxiously to Schulte's guidance, comes out too sharply, and clips the tire on the right wheel of Super Bowl sulky. The tire blows out, and Dancer goes to the whip to urge Super Bowl, now dragging an off-balance sulky, to hold off the fast-closing Song Can, charging up furiously on the outside. It is close, but it's Super Bowl in 2 minutes flat. The Kentucky Futurity, like the Hambletonian, requires the victor to win 2 heats. Super Bowl now stands just 1 mile away from the Triple Crown and complete vindication over his 7-time conqueror and constant tormentor. He trots readily into battle. Super Bowl leaves fast, and Song Can is unable to get to the front. Rather than race parked on the outside, Schulte wrestles the rank Song Can back into second along the rail behind Super Bowl. But Schulte's horse is fired up and fighting mad, and he wants out as the horses enter the backstretch, and Spartan Hanover moves up on the outside. Following Spartan and battling Schulte for his head, Song Can again moves too close to Super Bowl sulky wheel. And for the second time, Dancer said later the odds of it happening twice were 1,000,000 to 1, Song Can clips Dancer's tire. And here's how it looked to the drivers in the race. This time, Dancer is in far more serious trouble. He still has 3/4 of a mile to go with Super Bowl, and his champion will have to trot that distance, pulling the extra drag of 1 flat tire. Dancer has to gamble. Supremely confident, he sends Super Bowl charging to the front once again. Dancer knows he's in trouble. To compensate for the added drag and to prevent the tire from coming off the rim and wrapping around the axle, which will spell certain defeat, Dancer moves as far to the left as he can, scooting over from the sulky seat to the arch of the bike, taking weight off the right wheel and tire. And that is how he finishes the mile, sitting precariously off balance as his champion trots every step of the way without hesitation or miscue. Dancer sweats it out, and Super Bowl trots an amazing mile in 1 minute 59 seconds, flat tire and all. This time there is no doubt, and the victory is complete. The long road to DuQuoin and beyond to Lexington is now behind him, and Super Bowl stands at the summit of American trotting.